See? All right, let's get out of here. You ready, Tristan? Yeah. All right, let's do it. And you have all your stuff, right?
Got everything.
Okay, cool.
I know we're leaving like first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, exactly.
The grind never stops.
Never. It's not grind. It's only grind if you don't like it. If you love it, it's just the next thing in your schedule.
The daily happy.
Yeah, totally. YouTube negative comments. I'm going to talk about that today. What's up? Hey, buddy.
Welcome to campus.
Is this you?
Yeah,
is this your
mic.
Oh, I like it. I got one of those too. Thank you so much for having us. We're super excited. Tristan, one of my amazing videographers in the house.
How are you? Good to see you.
Nicholas, Ava, who is my goddaughter, who's also a budding young film student.
Ada.
Hello.
Yep. Yes.
How are you?
So
welcome to Chapman. And
let's
keep walking.
Let's do it. Yeah. Are we filming or are we live?
It's filming, not live.
Yeah.
I need to up my game, I know. Yeah,
It's all about being live. I tell people actually what you need to do is on your phone, there's a button called live.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you want to live in the world of social media marketing today, you better hit that live button. And people are like,
Stop. Father?
I just washed my hands and there was no.
Are you sure that is water?
How you doing? I'm Hunter.
Nice to meet you, Hunter. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Ava. Pleasure. I'll take
I was
those.
talking about that is really involved with the real estate club.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So is it commercial, residential, all the above?
It's everything. So it's just the Chapman Real Estate Association.
Okay, good.
So we're going to cover pretty much different aspects.
Outstanding.
Residential, investing, commercial, whatever it is.
Super cool. Super cool. If I can help in any way, let me know.
Awesome.
Haters and negative comments. When you put out content, people will hate you. How do you feel about that? So the first video I had go viral got about 9 million views, about a third of them. So basically, here's the thing. I'm working with entrepreneurs. So I capture every one of my seminars. And Tristan and the team will then take portions of those seminars and they will turn them into vignettes, 20-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, whatever, on YouTube, right? So this one specific thing, I was asked, Tom, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a solo artist, if you will, running my business, which is, by the way, of the 30 million businesses, it's like basically, 4% do more than $1 million, everybody else does less than $1 million in revenue. You with me on this? You with me? So most of them don't know how to manage their money and they don't know how to market. What they know is their art. You with me? So they can do their art, but they don't know anything else about business. So I'm trying to fill in the blanks for these people. And the question was, well, how do you recommend managing the money? And I'm like, well, look, there's 3 things that I've identified in 33,000 hours of coaching. And I write up like on a flip chart. That's about as old school as it gets. Like most people get a check, they throw the money in and it just gets spent. And I said, and those people are dumbasses, right? Then I flip to the next one and I'm like, the better one has they've incorporated, they've got an LLC, S Corp, LLP, whatever, S Corp, C Corp, whatever your tax advisor recommends. So at least now you're running it through your business account, you put a percentage into your tax account, a percentage to run your business, and I give them measurements and numbers and example, very tactical, and then the balance is your house. And then the last one was like, but if you want to create wealth, here's a whole bunch of things I recommend. And I said, I'm not a financial planner, but the person asked the question, I want to deliver. It gets 9 million views. Right? It gets more comments than anything I've ever had. It went viral in YouTube and Google. I am the #1, like if you type in how to manage your money in YouTube, my video. I'm above people that actually know what they're talking about. You with me? Like certified financial planner people, like people that write books about how to become wealthy and I crushed all of them. You with me? And I know why. Do you want to know why? Do you guys want to know why? Because 1/3 of the comments were horrible. Who does this guy think he is? Ginger asshole telling me how to manage my money. I'm sure he was born wealthy, blah, blah, blah. He must have a handsome son. That was the only nice thing they said. At the end of the day, haters hate. Here's the hook though. Haters are the secret sauce to engagement. A buddy of mine does films. Ready? Like movies, major length documentary, a lot of music videos for some pretty notorious bands. And I'm interviewing him on my podcast a couple days ago, and I'm like, hey man, like what's your take on haters? So did any of you see a video called Teach Me How to Duffy? Did you see that? So it's my client, Tim Smith, who's been a client for 11 years. He listed a $45 million house on the ocean in Newport Harbor. He had this song in his head, and what's the name of the band? Cali Swag, right? Cali Swag District, right? So he has this song in his head, and it's like, teach me how to Dougie, right? And then he's like, that'd be totally funny, teach me how to Duffy. The Duffy boat's cruising through the harbor. And he'd had this song in his head for like a year. Then he lists this house that has 6 Duffy boats. The owner of the house gives them 1 day to shoot a video to market this property. They come up with a song. They get Cali Swag District to drive to Newport, be a part of this real estate marketing video. That, by the way, when we launched it, he called me the night before and he's like, okay, you've seen it, I've seen it. Like, ooh, this is either gonna be really good or it could be the end of my career, right? You should all watch it tonight. For a real estate video, it could be the most creative thing you've ever seen in your life because you're talking about selling a house, right? The video goes live. I think we end up with 17 news channels that call that day and say, we'd like to interview you. Can we send out the local press, right? If you go into Instagram right now and you put in the hashtag, teach me how to Duffy, it's trending even today. And that video launched, a year and a half ago-ish, a year ago, right? It's unbelievable. Now, here's the point. What made it go viral were the haters. You racist, white trash piece of shit, having these, black innocent rappers coming in. He was getting that kind of stuff. And if you know Tim, he's like, what? Right? It's so not him. But haters hate, right or wrong, guys? Right or wrong? So I'm with his cinematographer and I say, so what's the real key to viral marketing? He said, haters. And he's like, look at the Teach Me How to Duffy video. And then he said, let me give you an example because I can't name the names. He said, I work with all these musical acts in LA and Toronto and New York. And he said, they all have 30 to 40 fake accounts. And every time they publish their new music video, they take all their 30 to 40 fake accounts and they write trash talk about their music. They intentionally beat it up. Now, what do you think happens? What do all their fans do? Screw you, I can't believe it. These guys are amazing. She's incredible. I've been going to see them since 1997, blah, blah, blah. And what do you think the algorithm does on YouTube? It goes through the roof. So guess what? Thank the haters, right? Because today, maybe not for long, but today, it's a really important strategy. You actually need to get your ass kicked online if you want to be successful. So with that, any questions?